the opium lord. Yo, YouTube. Celebrities who unexpectedly turn their lives around. Well, I knew about him, but Liam Neeson had turned his life around from stuff.
Out of every celebrity we'll cover in this video, there are a few who have fixed their life like Robert Downey.
Drew Barrymore? What?
Few who have fixed their life like Robert Downey Jr. Between 1996
Junior. I know his story, but I mean, I feel like everybody knows his story. Why he dressed like the Sandman? I feel like everybody knew his story once, like he was Iron Man and shit.
In 2001, he was arrested on 6 separate occasions for some crazy different reasons. By this point, he'd already been a famous actor for roughly 10 years.
He needed a documentary.
Although this didn't stop a judge from giving him 3 years in prison. Upon release, he managed to land a single TV show role, which he was then fired from after police arrested him again, this time for walking around LA under the influence without any shoes on. Given this also resulted in Robert Downey Jr.'s divorce, it's no surprise he'd state it was my lowest point in terms of addictions.
Damn.
At that stage, I didn't care whether or not I ever acted again, although thankfully this didn't happen. He'd appear on Oprah stating,
Sunny V2. I can't read that one. I can't react to it and then read that out loud because like I gonna feel some type of way. But like I'll read it after the video, man. I'm gonna forget. But shout out, it's big shout out Patrick CC over here. Like timeout. Shout out to Sunny V2.
And I said, you know what, I don't think I can continue doing this. And I reached out for help and I ran with it. It's not that difficult to overcome these seemingly ghastly problems. What's hard is to decide.
Although with his reputation in the dumps, the only role he could land was in an Elton John music video, and when he did return to the big screen a full 2 years later, producers withheld 40% of Robert Downey Jr.'s income to ensure he wouldn't relapse midway through film.
Okay, that makes sense though. I mean, you gotta put some type of stipulation on him with the shit he was going through. But damn.
Filming. Only 7 years after being released from prison, Robert Downey Jr. was cast as Tony Stark in Iron Man,
and that would change his life forever.
Which grossed almost $600 million at the box office and paved his way for another 7 Marvel movies, although Samuel L. Jackson's turnaround might be even cooler.
Okay.
He met his alcoholic father only 2 times in his
Oh my god. Why is his hair like he's got like white, like it's like white hair. He not even mixed. He full black, bruh. He full black.
His life, and having grown up in a broken home, it's no surprise that Samuel L. Jackson became an alcoholic himself. In his early 20s, he was booted from 2 plays on Broadway for his substance abuse problems, and by his early 40s, he was still an unknown actor with no money and a heroin problem.
I know that movie.
Samuel L. Jackson finally attended
Heroin problem? What?
rehab at the age of 43, and amazingly only 1 week after doing so, he'd star in a movie called Jungle Fever, which just so happened to be his major breakout role.
Once I got clean, everything kind of changed. The correlation between
That's crazy, bro. I didn't know about all his past and shit like that.
my career changing and me getting straight is very clear.
In just a couple of years after getting clean, Samuel L. Jackson starred in Jurassic Park, Star Wars, and Pulp Fiction, which then turned into another 6 Tarantino movies and his role in every single Avengers film. Despite finding no success until the age of 43, Samuel L. Jackson has grossed more than any other actor in human history, with Robert Downey Jr. being right behind him in rank number 2. This is good evidence that success is proportionate to struggle, which is
Chat, don't let time or age dictate when you chase something or when you do something. Everybody always thinks you got to be young before you can do something, or you too old to do something. You never too old to do anything that you want, bro. Like artist or fucking whatever it is, bro. The same way it's never too late to go back to school. Niggas be going back to college to get degrees like in their 30s and shit like that. So it's like, it's just never too late, bro. You got it, bro. You got it. But don't waste time. If you're young, don't waste time though. Like, stop bullshitting.
is a point often talked about by Oprah Winfrey. She was born to a single teenage mum who was living off welfare on a—
Damn, bro, she look old, man. Even as a kid, she look old.
a farm in Mississippi, and as a result she was primarily raised by her grandmother, who dressed Oprah in stitched together potato sacks and whipped her for reasons as petty as playing with the family's drinking water.
You get whipped, then they'd be annoyed that you were still sulking about it. You better wipe that frown off your face.
It's therefore no surprise that Oprah had run away from home at the age of 13, although this would lead to her first job as a part-time news reporter, which she was then fired from shortly thereafter.
I only came to co-host a talk show because I had failed at news.
With nowhere else to go, Oprah joined one of Chicago's lowest rated TV shows, which then became the city's highest rated talk show less than 2 months later thanks to her presence. Her contribution was so important, the show was not only named after her, but would also become the most popular talk show in American history only 2 years later.
Bruh, oh my gosh. Everybody's mamas was watching this shit, bro. Every time I would come home from school, my mom was watching this shit.
In 2000,
Liam Neeson had a whole "I used to want to kill a random black man" arc because some black guy assaulted his lady friend. The rest of us went, "Nigga, what?" Curious to see how he turned his life around. He must be Muslim now. You know that's the move nowadays.
No, that really is the move nowadays. Wait, Liam Neeson was racist? Oh, yikes. The more you know, man. Yo, I really like Liam. Yeah, that was a spoiler, dude. Like, I would have fucking found out, man. And I'm pretty sure my reaction would have been hilarious, okay? I live for my reactions, and you killed it for me. Weird. So that's actually, wait, hold on. That's kind of weird because me and Danielle, it doesn't matter what it is. If Liam Neeson's in it and it's going to theaters, we watch that shit. I know about Mark Wahlberg. I definitely know about Mark Wahlberg. Still fuck with him. I still like his shit. Like, this shit don't be affecting me like that because I don't get too deep into celebrities' lives because I don't hold them up there like that, except for Tom Cruise. Even then I don't care. I don't hold them up there like that because it's like, at the end of the day, like, my nigga, like, what? Okay, like, I don't care. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. Okay, so Tom Hanks can come out. It could come out that during one of the edits or recordings during Toy Story 3 or Toy Story 2 or whatever, some off-recording thing as a jokey joke, he was like, "I hate, I'm so sick of," and he said it as Woody in a Woody voice, and like, that shit can leak, and I will not think of Tom Hanks any differently, bro. I would not give a fuck.
Hey, Don,
that
I think you
don't affect
really
me like that.
enjoy
I don't
this
know.
fight. It happens in the sequel to Naruto.
It
doesn't have any spoilers for the main Naruto story.
Fuck.
It is Naruto's final fight in the sequel series.
God damn! I don't care, dude. I don't care. But yeah, nah, I don't get too deep into like celebrities' lives. Okay, as much as I be joking and trolling, no, I really fuck with Tom. Like, I really fuck with Tom Cruise, but I don't go searching up like shit. I just don't go searching up shit or like get too invested to where I let it hurt my feelings. Like, oh no, like, okay, like, so yeah, I heard the stuff about Mark Wahlberg. Still went and saw it when he was in that Transformers movie. Still saw Ted and all that shit, bro. It is what it is, bro.
At the age of 49, Oprah ranked as one of the world's 500 richest people, also becoming the first black billionaire in human history.
Cause chat, to be honest, bro,
ChatGPT speaks more like a human than Sun Eve 2 does.
Chat, to be honest, if you really look up anybody and you really could know a lot about what they do behind closed doors, you just stop watching movies and listening to music in general. So that's how I take things on when people try to cancel people for stuff. Unless it's like, obviously if it's like absurdly like crazy, but it's like, you know, it just is what it is, bro.
Yeah. And while that's a redemption almost impossible to top, Fergie might come close. Despite graduating from high
That was Fergie? Oh shit.
Almost impossible to top, Fergie might come close. Despite graduating from high school as a straight A student, Fergie began using crystal meth every—
Oh my god, Mel Gibson, bro, I seen that shit too. But it's like, I didn't care, man. Committing hate crimes isn't crazy, bro. I don't care. Like, I literally don't care. I literally don't care, bro.
Don Quantavious,
I don't care.
It's funny how we are very lenient with actors and actresses and their backstories. However, when it comes to a famous rapper letting his heart out and just expressing his opinions, everybody gets on his dick and try to remove him.
Because this is the thing. People are like very picky and choosy on who they want to be mad at. if it's somebody that they don't really care about or they didn't really watch like that, they are gonna hate and be like, yeah, nah, done, you're done, I'm out of here. But if it's someone that they were always a fan of and they hear devastating news and they were like an icon, they're like, well, no, because and he's dead, but like, why even bring, like, that's just, it's so far removed. It's like people are picky and choosy. I always had this thing where it's like, bro, it is what it is. Like shit is what it is. If I like some shit, if I like the movie or if I like that song, if that person went on to do some weird shit, bro, oh, okay, that nigga's weird. I still like this movie. I can't act like I don't like the movie, bro. It's the same shit that was going on with R. Kelly, bro. I can't act like I don't like fucking I believe I can fly. If that shit came on, I'm fucking singing that song because I like the fucking song, bro. So that's just how I've always been, bro. That's just how I've always been. I can't pretend to not, like, I can't listen to something just so an audience doesn't treat me some type of way. I don't care what you think of me based off what I listen to or what I like, bro. You're not as perfect as anybody else that you are around. Like, you are not as perfect as anybody else. So yeah, bro, like, God damn, it is what it is. It's like so many people that you fuck with, like niggas fucking Glaze Cardi and like have y'all not seen this shit? Have y'all not like seen the shit that be popping up in the media? Like, okay, bro, like we pick and choose to ignore what we going to ignore, bro. Like, so many people love people that have done like fucked up shit, bro. And it's like, yo, at the end of the day, I don't got time to sit here hours and hours before I react to something to look up their history. And oh, is my chat gonna like me if I react to this? Hold on, let me do a history check on them, bro. What?
Even if I found out Tom Cruise was secretly engaging in some ass-backwards Uncle Ruckus-colored BDSM degeneracy behind closed doors, I'm still going to see Mission Impossible 7.
You're goddamn right.
This nigga is a whole ass Scientologist and we was like, but them stunts too.
You're goddamn right, bro. I don't give a damn.
Dontai Boo Boo Bear, you ever going to play Kingdom Hearts 2 on stream?
Did you back that the fuck up? What did you call me? God damn. I played Kingdom Hearts.
I'm the same way with games. What a studio has done doesn't change the fact that I love a game.
Bro, that's the same thing, bro. Like, it's like there's so many stuff that you would have to just stop doing if that's how you move about anything. Like, you can't pick and choose what you choose to accept. If somebody created something, they had a hand in creating something, if they did something weird, you should just not do it, like, fuck with it at all. It's the same thing with Rick and Morty. I still fuck with Rick and Morty. I still like Rick and Morty, bro. I still like what Rick and Morty. That shit's still funny to me, bro. I still like that shit. It is what it is. Like, I can't change it because like a nigga want to be fucking weird. That's not me. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, bro. I mean, I don't apologize. It is what it is, and a lot of people do that shit too. They can hear about something, but if they like a song, if they like a movie, if they like a game, they still gonna play that shit, watch that shit, or listen to that shit. I don't know how to further explain it, bro. It's just, you know, we would be sitting here all day like, whoever made Smart Water, like, how was this bottle made? Who was the bottle made through? And who was the nigga that came up with this? And what does he stand for? What does he believe in, bro? What does he rock with? Who the nigga that even made, like, is it even a dude or a girl, bro? And are they like, what do, it's like, bro, come on, man. I don't got time for all that shit. I see something, I like it, I use it or watch it.
Every day at the age of 26, causing her to drop down a
I don't nobody want to see your damn toes, bro.
90 pounds or 40 kilos, stating, "The drugs thing, it was a hell of a lot of fun until it wasn't," given she experienced psychosis, dementia, and even—
oh my god, speaking of toes, feet, bro, speaking of feet, it's just like the whole the guy that created all these Nickelodeon shows like Drake and Josh and iCarly and shit like that. Nigga's a fucking weirdo. If you feel how you feel and you stand 10 toes about not supporting anybody who's weird, you would not be, you can't watch none of that shit. You're contributing to his assets.
How was your day? Just wanna let you know on Storm 4, if you do the ultimate jutsu but press the triangle button 3 times, it will do a team jutsu. That's is awesome.
Oh my god, bro.
hallucinations on a daily basis.
I started getting really paranoid. I went one day into this church and I thought that
walking on Tom Cruise with the clan costume on, whip in hands, racism in the other, noose necklace and all, and it still won't take away from this nigga jumping off the side of a mountain off a fucking motorcycle.
See, y'all are taking shit to the fucking extremes, man. Y'all are taking shit to the fucking extremes, bro.
That the FBI and the SWAT teams were outside of the church.
Although this episode in the church also happened to be...
That's why it's like that's why I could never, I don't know how people be doing debates, bro. Cause it's like, niggas are always going to one up some bullshit, bro. Niggas are always going to one up some bullshit with more bullshit, man.
Her turning point.
And I said, if I go out there and the FBI and the SWAT team's not out there, then it's the drugs and I'm stopping. So obviously I went outside of the church and there was no SWAT team.
Did you keep your promise?
I kept my promise.
That was it.
That was it.
Fergie kicked her meth addiction in 2002, just months before joining the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was trying to figure out what she was. All I could think about was Fergalicious Fresh.
Where she'd find unbelievable success with Where Is the Love, only one
Where is the love? Okay, I got you, Fergie, my fault.
year later. Fergie has since had a child, built a net worth of $45 million, and is almost 22 years clean. But while Fergie had to wean herself off only one drug, Drew Barrymore had to do so with meth.
What happened? Bro, I fuck with Drew Barrymore, bro. Charlie's Angels, motherfucking, you know, the rom-coms and shit, bro. I fuck with Drew Barrymore.
Despite coming from an extremely famous Hollywood family and landing one of the lead roles in
It's crazy cause Nickelodeon actually knew Dan Schneider was doing that weird shit to the kids but let him continue it to make their company money. I really don't want to know what actually happens to child actors behind closed doors.
Yeah, that's why it's like, you know, that's why it's crazy. Chat, that's Steven Spielberg, right? Fuck knows, dude. It's Steven. I'm not old, bro. It's E.T., bro. He made the movie. Oh my gosh, that's him. It's literally him. I just only seen him older. I've only seen him older. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him younger. But it's Steven Spielberg. There was like top. If we had a Mount Rushmore for directors, Steven Spielberg, Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino, and oh my god, what's his name? Chat, what's his name? The guy. No, not M. Night Shyamalan. Scorsese. There we go. Scorsese. Those are the four goats, bro. There's like any movie you like. They're just fucking goated, bro. They're goated, bro. And it's no competition. No contest. I'm sorry. No contest. Chat, no contest. You can name all these people. No contest, bro. No contest. Okay. No contest.
E.T. at the age of 7. Drew Barrymore was an alcoholic by age 11.
What?
Landing one of the lead roles in E.T. at the age of 7. Drew Barrymore was an alcoholic by age 11, a drug addict by age 12, put in a mental institution at age 13, and was
Chat, all those directors, honorable mentions, but these are the four goats we're talking about, bro.
legally divorced from
oh my god,
my parents by her 14th birthday.
Wait, what is that even? I've never heard of. What do you mean divorced from parents? Can someone explain what the hell that means? How do you divorce from your parents? Divorced from parents. The youngest age at which a minor can seek emancipation in Texas is 16 years. To become emancipated at this young, the minor must be living apart from his or her parents. In all other cases, children must be 17 or older in order to separate legally from their parents. What?
Yeah. She was therefore blacklisted from Hollywood at age 15. Was
nigga, the Emancipation Proclamation? What? That's kind of crazy. That you can. Yo, I've had enough, bro. I need a divorce.
Cleaning toilets to make ends meet at 16, and by her 27th birthday she'd been married and divorced twice. Addiction had always been a major family problem.
Almost all of her ancestors were alcoholics.
And would even lead to her doing—
Was that somebody else that said that?
Tom Cruise coming out to be a cannibal only eating Asian people. I will be watching him. Jackie Chan convincing the Chinese government to launch a nuke on the US. I will be watching him.
No, the fuck you
Deacon
won't.
disowning his gay son. I will be watching him. We love them.
Who the fuck is DeQuante? Yo. Oh my god.
7th birthday, she'd been married and divorced twice. Addiction had always been a major family problem.
Almost all of her ancestors were alcoholics.
And would even lead to her doing a new
Bruno Spike Lee. Back to the React Skango.
Bro, shout out to Spike Lee. Honorable mention. Honorable mention. But we're talking about the four faces. The four
I am sorry for
on
what
the
I
mountain.
started.
Yeah, you should be sorry. But we're talking about four on the mountain of movie directors, bro. Shout out to Spike Lee, bro. Honorable mention, bro. Honorable mention, man.
nude Playboy shoot
I fuck with Michael Bay too, bro.
in 1995, which would actually become a significant turning point. Steven Spielberg
Chat, there's only 4 choices, bro. There's only 4 choices. And those are the 4 that chat, there was literally a vote for this. Top 4 directors, and those were the 4, man. I don't make the rules, bro. I just tell it. But I agree, man. I agree, bro. James Cameron have made the Terminator movies, Alien movies, Avatar movies, and so much more. Do you know what he's made? Do you know what Spielberg has made? Do you know what Quentin Tarantino has made? Do you know what Christopher Nolan has made? Do you know what Scorsese has made? Like, hello?
Spielberg just so happened to be her godfather and would send Drew Barrymore a blanket for her 20th birthday, attaching a letter with the message "cover yourself up," also including the original Playboy images, which were altered to make her look fully clothed. From here, she made the choice to return to Hollywood, appearing in minor roles until her casting in The Wedding Singer roughly 3 years later. This then turned into 51st Dates
I remember this is the rom-coms.
Charlie's Angels, making her one of the world's most well-known actresses, just like Lindsay Lohan, although for a slightly different
I remember all of it. I remember the whole Lindsay Lohan situation.
reason. The Parent Trap gave her worldwide fame at the age of only 12, and by her 20th birthday she'd acted in over 30 productions.
Damn!
However, it'd be during one of these movies called Georgia Rule that a letter was leaked implying that Lindsay's life was spiraling out of control. It read, "Dear Lindsay, you have frequently failed to arrive on time to the set. Today you did not show for work all day. I'm now told you don't plan to come to work tomorrow because you are not feeling well. We are well aware that your ongoing all-night heavy partying is the real reason for your so-called exhaustion. We refuse to accept bogus excuses for your behavior. Today, your actions on Georgia Rule have been discourteous, irresponsible, and unprofessional. You have acted like a spoiled child, and in doing so have alienated many of your co-workers and endangered the quality of this picture. Moreover, your actions have resulted in hundreds of thousands of dollars in damage. We will not tolerate these actions any further." The producer who sent this letter later stated she came to work every day after that. However, Lindsay's personal problems were only getting started. Just months after the letter went public, Lindsay checked herself into rehab for the first time, although this didn't seem to make much difference, as she was then arrested for driving under the influence. Over the following 6 years, Lindsay was arrested a total of 6 different times, while she'd state, "It is clear to me that my life has become completely unmanageable because I'm addicted to alcohol and drugs." As a result, she'd lose contact with her family and attend court-ordered rehab a total of 6 times, while almost every movie she was cast in during this period was a complete and utter flop. But as the negativity began to stack up, so did Lindsay's desire to get sober.
Was it over a period of time or all of a sudden that maybe I do have a problem?
Over a period of time.
And in 2014, she chose to document the process in an 8-part series with Oprah.
My main objective is, to maintain my sobriety.
And have you been sober since
yes,
we last
I have.
met? Yeah.
The show was given awful reviews. However, Lindsay Lohan was finally back on the straight and narrow. She'd moved to Dubai that very same year because there's a certain calmness that I find in Dubai. There's no paparazzi, no cameras, that's a big deal for me. Not to mention the strict culture has helped her to stay sober.
You don't see people going to liquor stores and drinking.
Lindsay Lohan still doing crack right now in front of the Chipotles on 42nd Street.
Yo, not too much on Lindsay. She's changing her life around, bro.
And that kind of thing. You can go out and have fun, but it's a different kind of fun that you have.
Lindsay has since fixed the relationship with her parents, gotten married, had a child, and even returned to the big screen. But while Lindsay's dark period could have liked
Don Tiver, Donny Tate, Don Boo Boo, Don Tevias, Don Tice, Dan Don T, Diddly Tie, Don Timus Prime, Doughty Tameth, Don Ty God of All, Don Dank Ty Dictisrack, Dimmy, Did Ty, Don Deezer 3000, Tai Tai Wee Woo, Don T, DT?
Likely been avoided, Liam Neeson's was tragically thrown upon him. Having found success with every type of movie you can think of, Liam Neeson and his family had seemingly the perfect life. However, on the 18th of March 2009, all of this changed unexpectedly. Liam Neeson's wife, Natasha Richardson, was taking a beginner ski class in Canada when she fell and hit her head. The fall wasn't bad enough for her to ask for medical attention, so she'd simply return to her hotel room and tell Neeson she'd taken a tumble in the snow. Well, it turns out her brain had been bleeding the entire time, and after experiencing a splitting headache, she was rushed to the hospital and pronounced dead shortly thereafter. Neeson's final words to his wife were, "Sweetie, you're not coming back from this. You've banged your head. I don't know if you can hear me, but this is what's gone down," while one of their sons stated, "It was so sudden. When it's unexpected and it's just a complete freak accident, it really sort of messes with your mind whether you believe in fate or not." She was a terrific mother. Neeson never remarried after the incident. However, he and his son played the two main roles in a movie called Made in Italy, the synopsis of which being almost identical to what they'd gone through in real life. Liam Neeson notably states in the movie,
"Disappointment is an absolute certainty. Everyone lets everyone down at some point. How you come back from that, that's romance."
With this redemption only being rivaled by Macaulay Culkin.
Wait. R.I.P. But I thought y'all said he did some other shit.
God damn! I see no mention of the "I want to kill a random black guy" arc. Aside, Dundee's a 3000 is wild.
Wait, I didn't see it either. Why would he leave that out unless it just didn't happen?
After starring in Home Alone at the age of only 10, Macaulay Culkin became the world's most famous child star. He continued to appear in movies for another 4 years before choosing to retire at the age of 14 so he could live a normal life.
That's crazy that you could just do that at that age. I googled it. Liam Neeson is in racist storm after admitting he wanted to kill a black man. Wait, he wanted to kill a black man? A black man? Well, how's that racist? Liam Neeson is facing major racism storm after he admitted he once set out to kill an innocent black man. Well, an innocent black man for what? Let's see. He said he walked the streets with a weapon for a week years ago, hoping to take his anger out on someone close to him. Oh, yeah, no, okay, see, that's just bad. That's bad. Hollywood stars said that he was ashamed of his actions, but his remarks have sparked widespread outrage. Yeah, why would you admit this, man? Why would you admit this, man? Neeson hasn't commented further since the interview was published by The Independent on Monday. He was speaking to promote in his new film Cold Pursuit, a thriller about a man who seeks retribution after his son is murdered. "I'm not racist," says Liam Neeson.
The audio way funnier.
I'll tell you a story. This is true. I'm not going to use any names, but...
Oh, God.
I was away and I came back and she told me she had been raped, but she handled the situation of the rape in the most extraordinary way. But my immediate reaction was, I asked, did she know who it was? No. What color were they? She said it was a black person. I went up and down areas with a cosh, hoping I'd be approached by somebody. I'm ashamed to say that. And I did it for maybe a week, hoping some black bastard would come out of a pub and have a go at me about something, you know, so that I could kill him. And it took me a week, maybe a week and a half to kind of go for that. And she said to me, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm just going out for a walk, you know." She said, "What's wrong?" No, nothing's wrong, fine. And it was horrible, horrible when I think back that I did that, and I've never admitted
This
that
nigga
to
did a
them.
taken monologue voice over the thought of murdering a random nigger, skull, for a week.
Send it to a journalist. God forbid.
Holy shit.
It's awful. But I did learn a lesson from it when I eventually thought, what the fuck are you doing, you know? And I come from a society, I grew up in Northern Ireland in the Troubles, and I knew a couple of guys that died on hunger strike, and I had acquaintances that were very caught up in the Troubles. And I understand that need for revenge, but it just leads to more revenge and more killing and more killing. And, you know, Ireland is proof of that, you know. All the stuff that's happening in the world at the minute, the violence is proof of that, you know. So it's so
Was
but
this
that's,
nigger drunk when he was saying all that shit?
yeah, primal need, I understand, you know.
Relate to that.
So that is, you know, I'm still, you know, still watch his film, still see anything is in, but I probably wouldn't go to a meet and greet and nothing. You feel me? Probably wouldn't go to like a meet and greet or anything. Liam Neeson in Atlanta.
Hey man, white Hennessy neat, please. Thank you.
Hey, I know you. You're that rapper, right?
Paperboy, yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't you,
I remember this.
You,
Oh yeah, I've got a particular set of skills.
Oh, shit. Man, you about the last person I expect to see in here, man.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone expects to see anyone in here.
Right? Right, man. I mean, this place, it's like weird, right? Like it's weird. I mean, I ain't never been to a place like this before.
No, it's unreal, all right.
Atlanta's amazing, yeah.
How'd you get here?
I just followed the local.
What'd they do?
What you mean?
Well, did they strangle a fan, shag a teenager? How'd they get in?
Thank you.
No, you don't have to say. It's fine. It's your business. You might have heard or read about my transgression.
Oh, see, bro, at the time when I watched this, I didn't even like, I thought this was just like, oh my God, hold on. I got, now I'm watching this shit with a new like fucking understanding.
You know, what I said about what I wanted to do to a black guy, any black guy, when I was a younger man in London. A friend of mine had been raped, and I acted out of anger. I look back now, and it honestly frightens me. I thought people knowing who I once was made clear who I am, who I've become. But, with all that being said, I am sorry. I apologize if I hurt people.
Well, between you and me, I still fuck with taking. Shit, man. Look, it's good to know that you don't hate black people now, you know?
What? No. I can't stand a lot of you. Well, now I feel that way. Because you tried to ruin my career.
Yeah!
Didn't succeed, mind you. However, I'm sure one day I will get over it. But until then, we are mortal enemies. I'll see you around, big lad.
Yeah, all right, man. Yeah. Hold on. Wait, man. But then you learn that you shouldn't say shit like that?
Aye. But I also learned that the best and worst part about being white is you don't have to learn anything if you don't want to. Take it easy, paper boy.
Yo, bruh, this shit hits so different now, bruh. This shit hits so different now, man. That's crazy that he was like, that he went along with that part. Holy shit, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I like kind of fuck with him more now, man. I kind of fuck with him more now, man.
Culkin was described by co-star Joe Pesci as being a really sweet kid and even at his age very professional.
He brings an incredibly mature perspective to everything he does, in spite of being very young.
However, as Culkin became an adult, he'd go through many periods of turbulence. For starters, Macaulay Culkin's success ruined the relationship he had with his father.
Everything that he tried to do in his life, like, I excelled at, like, before I was 10 years old.
While his earnings of $23.5 million before his 15th birthday also caused his parents' divorce in that very same year.
But as the money pours in, the Culkin family falls apart.
In the process, Macaulay began to experiment.
I wanted to, like, drink 40s and, like, you know, get laid and smoke pot. Like, you know, that's what I wanted to do, and that's what I did.
And in 2004, he was arrested and briefly jailed for possession of weed. The Home Alone star, 24, was given 1-year deferred sentences on each of the charges and ordered to pay $540 in fees.
That ain't shit. Yes, the Liam situation was bad, but it gives us one of the greatest battle raps in history. I wish a nigga would like Liam Neeson.
After which the tabloid press took this photo and accused Macaulay of taking even harder drugs. He'd respond by stating, "No, I was not pounding 6 grand of heroin every month or whatever." Although at the same time, he would talk about drugs by stating, "I do love them, they're like old friends, but sometimes you outgrow your friends, and it's therefore no surprise that Culkin has since gotten sober. I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't had drugs in my life at some point or another. I had some illuminating experiences, but it's also effing stupid. So besides the occasional muscle relaxer, no, I don't do drugs recreationally."
You're remarkably normal.
Oh, thanks. I know, people are always struck at how normal I am. I'm like, just like, wow, really? I think my
you
reputation.
Made it through the maze
I guess
of being
so.
a famous child.
Yeah, yeah.
Macaulay Culkin recently had a baby.
I can't see the child, thanks.
These days.
Wait a minute, is that Brent? Is that Brenda Songs?
God damn! I'm so happy Macaulay Culkin was able to turn his life around and recently just get awarded a Walk of Fame star.
I saw that!
And he's also married to Brenda Song, aka London Tipton.
I saw that. That was fire. That was fire. And the mom from Home Alone was there too. That was just a fire moment, man. That was just a fire moment. That is crazy. And they had a kid together. What? Look at that shot. That's crazy, bro. Huge congratulations. Look at that rock.
Macaulay Culkin recently had a baby and is these days usually only in the press for positive reasons.
As he should, man. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations, Chad. It's never too late to turn your life around. It's never too late to turn your life around, Chad. That's the message of the day.